Okay, good morning. Here we go. We are ready. Let's do this, Sue. We got this. Okay, all the way to the back of the mat. Take a nice big deep breath. Keep the arms really wide and reach them out. And then let one arm go down and the other one over, and then switch it. So you're just kind of gently going side to side. You should feel this all the way down over the hip a little bit, around your waist. Do a couple more. Okay, now make a fist. Send those elbows back. Fold down, drawing the belly up and in. Right, so this has to remain active while you breathe. So you got to multitask. I know we're good at that, right? Okay, let's do 4 or 5 more. Maybe each time you go down, you get a little bit deeper, but we're keeping our spine nice and long. 2 more. Keep those elbows high. Don't let them drip down towards the floor. Okay, on this next one, you're just going to take a nice big deep breath. Reach the arms all the way up and then take it all the way down. So just let the head relax. Keep your neck nice and chill. Hang out here for a few breaths. Now you're going to roll it up with the spine inflection. Or we're going to take another deep, big breath, reach the arms all the way up again, and then take it all the way back down. Same thing, just chill out here for a few breaths. Now roll it up slowly. And big deep breath again. And all the way back down. This time, we're going to walk it out to plank. Whenever you get there, the wrists are over the shoulder, under the shoulders. Sorry, you're high on the tippy toes. Get those legs nice and straight while you pull the belly up and in. And now take it to a downward facing dog. We're going to drive those heels towards the floor. Now elevate the heels. Come back to plank. We're going to do this 2 more times. Downward facing, heels down, lift them, shoulders come back over the wrists, and last one, pull it back, lift the heels, come back to plank, put your knees down, send the hips over the heels. Relax here and breathe a couple of times. Come back up onto all fours. You're going to take your left hand to your left ear and lift the shoulder up. And now cross it over to the opposite elbow. Sweep it back up again. Do that 3 or 4 times. Belly is drawing up and in. You're just warming up that spine. And when you get done that side, switch it. It's all about lifting the shoulder and breathing. Keep a little micro bend in that left elbow. Now, from your quadruped position, send your left arm out and your right leg back. And tap both to the floor and lift them back up. Do that 3 or 4 times on the same side. Then now switch it. Left leg goes back, right arm out in front, lift them and lower. 3 or 4 times. Come back to all fours. Let's do some nice cat-cows. Just go slowly, kind of enjoy it. Make your range of motion as big as you can. One more, why not? Because this is so good for your spine. Now, from a neutral spine, lower the chest between the arms without bending at the elbow, and then push away from the floor. 3 or 4 more times. Nice. Now kick those feet out to the side. You're going to have a seat. We are going to meet in a bridge position with 2 heavy weights on our hips. So get the weights you want to use. I would suggest the heaviest ones you have. Walk your heels really close to the hip, to your butt, and then bridge it up. So you're pressing up through your heels. You're just going to hold those weights in place. Now we want to start out with our feet hip width apart. Open up the knees and close them. Do that 10 times. Each time they come in and the knees touch, give it a big squeeze. You're keeping your hips nice and high. Should be approaching maybe number 5. So you have 5 more. Don't go too quickly. Make sure you're really focusing on the pulling in. Okay, now with your knees hip width apart, I want you to walk your feet out so they're wider than hip width. And do the same thing 10 times. And if the knees don't quite touch, that's okay. You're creating that really strong activation of those inner thighs regardless. Keep the back of the arms off the floor, holding the weights. Do one more. Now hold the knees out. Walk your feet out a little bit more. And now you're just going to pulse the knees out from there. So out an inch, in an inch with your feet far apart. You're working the back side, right? You're feeling this in your butt cheeks. Hopefully. Count to 10 slowly, and then you can stop the pulses. Okay, walk your feet back in so they're hip width apart. I want you to 1 vertebrae at a time. Come on down. Now we're going to roll the pelvis forward and tilt it back. Do that a few times. Keep the weights where they are. Now with that low back skin on the floor, pressing up through your heels, I want you to roll back up into that bridge. Feet hip width apart. Roll it down slowly. Send the pelvis forward so you got a big space now between the low back and the floor. And then get rid of that space. Push back up into your bridge. Pulse your knees out. Count to 10 while you do this. Bring your knees hip width. Send your right leg straight out off the floor with that right foot. And then switch. Send the left one out. Now, right knee comes in. Put the foot back down. Left knee comes in. Put the foot down. Hold your bridge. Pulse it up in your bridge. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. Feet are hip width. Squeeze your buns. And slowly lower the hips. You can get rid of the weights from your hips, but we're going to start doing some chest presses. So however you want to transition, get that low back skin on the floor, keep the ribs low. Start giving me 12 presses, nice and slow, going down and up. Try to squeeze in a couple more if you can. And when you're finished, you're going to put those weights down, off to the side. We're going to stay down on the floor. You're going to have your knees bent 90 degrees, feet flexed, arms up towards the ceiling with your palms facing. We're going to do some dead bugs. So you know not to have those knees too far in. Left arm and right leg go back, pull it back in, and switch. Really try to do this on 3 or 4 counts. So it's nice and slow and deliberate. When you're pulling back in, especially, don't be in a hurry. Work that low back down onto the mat. Stay strong and breathe. Couple more. And bring those knees in. Well-deserved little stretch here. Let's circle the knees. Go the opposite way. Nice. Now, you're going to clasp your fingers, lift your head up so you're in a crunch. You're going to send the right leg out and draw the left knee in. Tuck your chin down towards the chest and let the elbows drop back. Try to crunch it up even more. Try to get your left knee pulling in even closer. And then let the head go and the leg come in. You're going to stay on that same side and repeat it 4 times. Right leg out, crunch up, chin tucks, drop those elbows back. Now try to pull the knee in. And then release it back down. And again, crunch up, send that right leg out. And lower. And lift. Really try your best to get that left knee pulling in. And lower. And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. One more. Lift. Make this the best. And then relax both feet on the floor. Feet are hip width apart. You're just going to let the knees roll to the right. Come back up and go left. Rocking it over those glutes that we worked earlier. This should feel good. And then we're going to come back in a few more repetitions and do the left leg out, crunches. Okay, here we go. So clasp your fingers, lift your head, tuck your chin, drop those elbows back. Now the right knee pulls in and the left leg goes out. And then relax it, bring the knee in and put the head down. Do it again. And lower. And lift. And lower. And lift. It's all about pulling that right knee in. And breathing. Lower. Lift. Drop the elbows back. Lift those shoulder blades a little higher. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. You have 2 more. Lower. Lift. And lower. Last one. Make it great. Relax. Circle those knees. This time we make big circles, hand on each knee. Stretching out those inner thighs. Little hip mobility. Why not? Change your direction. We're going to come back and do 12 to 15 more reps of chest presses. So find your weights again. Get back down in position. And you can always add in a rotation if you like. So come down slowly. Maybe this time as you lift them up, your palms turn to face at the top of the move and the weights touch each other. Make sure you're nice and flat on the shoulder blades and stay very strong through your midsection. So you're working that lower back into the floor and that belly remains active. And if you go slower, I think you're going to get a little more out of this, unless your weights are fantastically heavy. But I think going down slow with lots of control is the way to do it. Keep your rib cage low. Exhale out when you press them up. Take your breath in on the way down, keeping the wrists nice and neutral. Anytime you feel like it's not challenging enough, try to pick up a heavier weight or squeeze in a few more repetitions. You're just going to end up building more muscle endurance, which is a good thing. Couple more if you got it. Okay, let's put these weights down. Woo. Grab a sip of water. Cheers if you need it. Okay, we're going to do some 5 Pilates sit-ups only because they're good for us. And then we're going to move on to some legs. So sitting on your mat with the heels out in the corner, hands to heart, over the shoulders or out in front, whatever you prefer. C-curve the spine, draw in the stomach. That's your job when you do these exercises. Come down slowly, tuck the chin. Your spine stays in flexion. Once you're down, that's your little reprieve. Send the arms all the way back and then start again. We have 4 more. Just go at a pace that feels good for you. If you need to modify and just do a crunch, modify. The only reason why I love these is you get that nice full body stretch between each one. Okay, one more. We're gonna meet at the top. We're gonna take a nice little stretch, so dive between the legs. Push the back of the knees into the floor. And just sort of let your lower back release a little bit. We're gonna get on our feet and we're gonna do some lateral lunges. Okay, so here we go. Up you get. Pick up 2 weights. 2. Turn and face the right side of the room. We're going to start this out with our feet pretty far apart. So I like to line up my heels right at the back of the mat on the edge. Weights out in front. I'm going to lunge into this right side, sending the weights to the floor, and then push back up, keeping my spine long. We're going to do 9 more on this side. So don't go quickly. Try to send the weight back and press up through your heel. And the positioning of the foot, you can turn the toes out a little bit if that's easier for you. You just kind of have to explore and find out what works best. I like to try to go down on 4 counts. Makes it a little bit more challenging. Okay, so I've done my total. Let's switch if you're ready. Other side. So maybe you're about halfway there. Slow it down if you're way ahead. Okay, one more for me. Nice. Now put the weights down. Get yourself back up. Shake out your grip strength. Grab a sip of water if you like. We have 20 squats with the same weight. And we don't want them to be super fast. So feet hip width. Proud chest. Squat it down. Come back up. So just a comfortable pace. Keep your spine long and your head up. One of the single most effective exercises we can do. Works your legs, your arms, your back, your belly. It works everything. Keep the weight in the heels. And when you start to come down, you got to get the butt back. Really good way to develop your pelvic floor. Work whatever range you can. You really want to get that booty down. Couple more. Last two for me. Okay. Put the weights down. Shake out your grip. I'm going to pick up one set lighter. So I'm going down to 8s. You keep 10s if you can. We're going to do the left foot forward, right leg back. We're going to hold the weights here. Now, lift the heel in the back. Just go straight down and straight up. So you have no forward lean. You're just squatting straight down and back up. Keep the weight pushing up through the front heel when you come up. Couple more. Okay, now release the arms so they get a little bit of a break. Stay up with the heel in the back. Almost a straight leg in the front. Lean forward. Your spine is long. Row. So elbows up. Squeezing, keeping them close to the side body. Give me 12 rows. Come back up, step your back foot forward, switch it up. Send the other leg back. Elbows at, weights at your chest. Straight down, straight up. Press up through that front heel. No forward lean with the upper body. You're stacking over the hips. Couple more. Last one. Get ready for your rows. Release the arms. Big forward lean, spine long. Most of your weight is in the right leg. Okay. Put it down. Ooh. That'll get you sweaty. Cheers. Coming back down onto the floor. Turn on my AC. Okay, lying down. We're going to do the Sean exercise that we did Sunday. Well, he did a slight modification. We're going to do his original. So fingertips cupped, arms are off the floor. Just a small bend in the knees. Turn your toes and knees into touch. This is like rehab at its best. So push your heels down. Pull them towards your butt isometrically. Squeeze your knees. Lift your butt up. Keep the squeeze as big as you can. You're here for 5 seconds. And then release it. Arms and legs just chill out. Do it again. Lift the arms, cup the fingers, turn your toes and knees into touch. Push down, pull, squeeze, lift off. Keep pulling isometrically while you're holding your butt up. And squeezing the knees even harder. And then release. We're gonna do it one more time. Cup your fingers. Here we go. Push down, pull, squeeze and lift, and then squeeze even more. Release it. Ooh, send the arms all the way back for that nice big long stretch. Point your toes. Spread your fingers wide. Now let your hands find each other. So I want you to clasp your fingers back there. Bring the arms up slowly. As far forward as they can go. Send them back. Go back nice and slowly. Bring them forward. Do it one more time. Send them back. Squeeze your palms together. You're going to activate more muscle in the arms. Next, relax the arms. Get nice and flat on the shoulder blades. Bring your feet in towards your butt as close as you can. And rock that pelvis again for me. 4 or 5 times slowly. Okay, send your legs out. Send the arms back. Pilates style, you're going to get yourself back up. We're going to find our weights again, the 10-pounders or whatever you have that's fairly heavy for arms. And we're going to do some tricep extensions. So take it back down, bring your feet in, get that low back on the floor. So you're nice and solid. Both are going to come down, tap the elbows, the shoulders, and press back up. So it's really important not to move the elbow and shoulder. You're just moving the forearms. Exhaling out as you press up. Inhaling when you come down. Do 3 more and then meet me at the top. Okay, we're going to transition into some flies. So you start at the top with the weights touching and your palms facing. You open up nice and wide. Just a bend, small bend in the elbow. Bring it back in as you squeeze the chest. Since we did a lot of chest work, you're probably going to feel these pretty soon. So let's see if we can get to 10 to 12 reps. Slow is better than fast. And keeping it steady is also good for you. It's a challenge. Makes you focus. Same pace out as you come in. Let's try to get through a few more. Nice. Now bring those weights in, rock and roll yourself up, put them down, grab a quick sip. We're going to meet back on the floor. You're going to pull both knees up and into the chest. Make a nice little circle. Just a little bit of a reset here before we do a little bit more core. So let's take the legs all the way up to the ceiling. Let's get nice and flat on our shoulder blades. Now we're going to crunch up, clasp your fingers behind the head, drop the elbows back. Now this is really important. You need to draw the belly down and keep it there while you breathe, and then lower the legs. Just hold here for 5, 4, tuck your chin, 3, 2, and then relax. Nice little circle. You decide how low the legs go, but I would like your back to stay on the floor. So let that guide you. Everybody is different. There's no perfect place. Okay, legs up. Slight variation. This time we send the arms forward with your palms facing the floor. Lift up the shoulder blades, lower the legs. Keep that belly pressing down. Tuck your chin. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Relax. Knees come in. Make a nice little circle. One more to do. Legs up. Arms out. Shoulder blades up. Tuck your chin. Lower the legs. I want you to pulse your arms up and down. Keep the belly drawn down. Keep that chin tucked. 5, 4, 3, 2. Knees come in. Feet on the floor. You're going to roll the head side to side. How good does that feel? All the hard work is done. Little stretchy, bendy coming up. Okay, sit yourself up with your legs crossed. Try to sit up nice and tall, proud up the chest, hands on each knee. We're going to drop the chin and just take a breath or 2. Keep your belly pulling in. Lift up. Drop your right ear towards the right shoulder. Posture and spine are nice and tall and long. Go the opposite way. Come back to neutral position. Take your gaze, look down at the right shoulder. Pick your head back up, look down at the left. Pick your head back up. I want you to make full head circles. So come down and backing up. Nice, slow circle. And enjoy all those creepy, creaky, whatever they are sounds. Now let's change directions of these big circles. Super good to do every day. A little neck therapy. So good for us. Okay, let's walk our hands out in front. You can flex the spine. We're going to round it down. Put the elbows on the floor if you can get there. Just hang out here for 5 deep breaths. Come back up slowly. We're going to cross our feet over the opposite way. And we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to round down, elbows to the floor. Just relax your legs, just breathe. Draw the belly in though, that doesn't get to relax. Okay, walk it back up. You're going to send your legs to the front corners of the mat. You're going to take your right hand and reach to grab the outside of the left foot. And then create a little pull. So get like a little tug of war going on, and you're going to feel a nice stretch all the way through the side of that right arm, your upper back. And now lower your chest so your face is just over the knee. So your spine is in flexion. Bring it up and then switch sides. Take your left hand, find the outside of that right foot, push and pull. And now flex the spine, lower your face just over the knee. Okay, bring it up. Now we're going to take the feet nice and wide as you can get them, sitting up nice and tall. You're going to lean forward with the upper body. Go a little further if you can. We haven't rounded the back yet. Now take your toes and see if you can turn them towards the back of the room, or the whole, not just the toes, I'm sorry, the feet. And now walk it out a little further. And now flex the spine, lower the head. Just relax here and breathe. Keep the belly button drawing in. Okay, walk it back up. Now we're going to bring our feet hip width apart at the front of the mat. I'm going to use a towel around the bottoms of my feet. Keep them hip width though. And now I'm just going to pull. I'm going to use my arms to help drive the torso over the legs, keeping my spine long. And I'm pressing the back of my knees down. And now just relax, fold over the legs, chill out for a couple of breaths. Now get yourself back up. So we're going to come up onto our toes, however you want to get there. Lift the heels nice and high. You're in like that deep squatted position. Even try to lean your body forward a little bit so you really feel the pads of the feet and toes stretch. And now let's take it to a full forward fold. We're gonna cross the arms and just let the torso hang out here. Take a nice big deep breath. And as you exhale, you're gonna roll it up slowly. And then take a nice big deep breath, reach for the stars. And I thank you so much for your power and strength. Woohoo! We did it. We're done. Ready for Tuesday.